Hi and welcome to day 14 of the 21-day yoga challenge. Today we're going to do some more journaling. And I just wanted to say thank you so much for all your messages from last week's session, from day 7. So many of you explained how much you enjoyed it and how beneficial you found it. And I'm so glad that so many of you are enjoying journaling. It really is a key part of my life, my daily habits, and it's what helps me go on that deeper journey of introspection. And that's why I love using the yoga philosophy prompts or yoga philosophy as prompts to go deeper, to really go into that journey of introspection and to learn more about myself and to develop a deeper relationship with myself. And that's something that I really love to teach to my students and to help empower them so that they too can learn how to take yoga off the mat. So let's get started. Today you're going to need a journal, a piece of paper, a book and a pen. And we are going to talk about satya. So last week we did ahimsa. If you've not watched that video, go and have a look. And satya is the second sublimb within yamas, and the yamas are the social principles, and I explained all of this last week. So satya means truthfulness, it means truth, yet it's about so much more than not telling lies. And as always, it's so much deeper than what first meets the eye. So in Sanskrit, the word sat means true essence or true nature. So it's about that almost the last layer within us. So our soul, our light, whatever you want to call it, that's what Sat is. That is the only truth, the eternal truth. And so many of us, we're not truthful with ourselves and we're not truthful with others. If we really take a deep look inside, that is the case. And if we can't be honest with ourselves, and if we can't be honest with ourselves first, then how can we be honest in other parts of our lives? So it's really important that we take time to consider where we're not being truthful. And within the society that we live in, it's almost normalized to not be truthful. You know, Instagram filters, magazines, politicians are always lying, people in the media themselves, like there's so much distrust, there's so many lies around us, and to be truthful can be really difficult. So we're going to look at this in terms of the parts of ourselves that we're not so proud of. Perhaps we try to hide these parts of ourselves from others. And these are sometimes referred to as our shadows. So where do you need to shine a light on your shadows? And so often the things that we dislike in other people that really frustrate us and annoy us are actually the things that we do ourselves that we're really not so proud of. So for example, if someone doesn't listen and you are constantly saying you don't listen, you're not listening, etc., often it's because actually perhaps we're not such a great listener, and perhaps that's something we need to work on. So what we're going to do today is take a moment to think about these qualities, these things, perhaps in others that frustrate us, that are actually within us, or perhaps there's things that you can think of immediately that you know you're not truthful about. And where can we shine a light on these shadows? Where can we bring them to the surface? And once we do this, once we stop denying those parts of ourselves, once we stop trying to keep them hidden, we can learn to accept them, and we can begin to be honest with ourselves and also have more compassion for others. So open your journals, and the journaling prompt is, where do you need to shine a light on your shadows? Where do you need to shine a light on your shadows? Where are your blind spots? What are the qualities that frustrate you the most about others? So everything we see, we experience is a reflection of ourselves. And if we can start seeing things in that way, then we can really start to alter our internal environment. And it's only through changing ourselves, changing within, that we can then change the world. We can then change our environment and the people around us. And it becomes a ripple effect. And it's not that we then go out and start preaching to people. It's that people will see that change within us, and then they will want to experience the same thing. It really is like that quote, be the change you wish to see in the world. So we have to start within. So where do you need to shine a light on your shadows? I'm going to give you a few minutes to journal on this, and then we'll talk a bit more. So you probably won't be done. So give this video a pause and carry on. And then when you're ready, unpause the video and we will carry on talking. So complete honesty with ourselves, it really requires us to create some space, some stillness, or some slowing down of the mind. When we react instantly to situations from a purely primitive and emotional level, when we do this, we're really acting from a place of fear and conditioning. We're not seeing the truth. And this is really difficult to do, but it takes practice. So don't be disheartened. Don't expect yourself to immediately be able to create that space. What we can start doing is start to catch our thoughts and start to catch ourselves when we're not being truthful. And then start to question it. Why am I not being truthful? What am I trying to hide? Or why am I trying to hide this? And so on. And once we can create that distance between ourselves and our thoughts, ourselves and our emotions, then we can really start to be more truthful and start to go deeper into our true essence, into our own truth. So it really is a practice. It will take time. Don't expect immediate results. Keep journaling, keep meditating, keep doing your yoga practice. It's all about trying to be present and being aware and having that space. So I hope that all makes sense. If you have any questions, any comments, any thoughts, please do leave them below or message me on Instagram, Facebook, email me. I would love to hear from you. Thank you so much for joining me today, and I'll see you back here tomorrow. Bye.